What's up, guys? My name is Con, and we're back today with more Gearblocks, and today I'm only doing this episode because I keep getting a comment over, well, I keep getting a bunch of comments. They're like, Con, you gotta put the 160-cylinder engine into a car. I don't know why. Like, I don't know what this is going to prove. It's a really big engine. It puts out a lot of horsepower. We're gonna have to gear it, like mad, you know, to get it to actually do anything to the car. Like, I think we're gonna put a really, really big gear on this, and then have it go to a really small gear on the drive axle. But anyway, we're gonna put this in a car because I keep getting comments saying, Colin, you should put this stupid thing in a car, and I really don't know why. This is it. Sounds like a spaceship. It gives us a million audio errors because there's no way for it to actually output the audio of all these overlapping cylinders. You know, and it sounds like death. Great. Perfect. So, you know, we're just gonna slap this into a car. I don't know why you guys want this. I have no idea. Like, I literally get comments every freaking day being like, yo, Con, why aren't you putting the 160 in a car yet? All right, so I'm just gonna swap the starter and put it up top here. I love how I'm calling this giant motor a starter. Like it somehow actually is a starter, but there we go. Yeah, so we're gonna put that there, put that on top, and that way we can start the engine and have it still be symmetrical. So that's good. We're gonna extend this, wait, is this, can I just, no, okay, let's just put this here, extend that down, that's perfect. We're gonna make literally like I guess this will be the front, and that'll be the back. We're gonna make it rear wheel drive, and I'm just gonna put like no suspension on it because this is so heavy, there's no way suspension would be a good idea anyway. If it even drives. Still start up. All right, sick, perfect. Okay, next thing I gotta do is I gotta go through every one of these throttles and change all the keys from F to W. This sucks. Okay, so that solves that problem. Then we take this off. That's our load weight. We don't need that. We're still gonna keep this disc here as a flywheel. I guess we'll make it a little smaller just so it fits a little easier. Something like that. There we go. Okay, and then, yeah, let's build a front end on this thing first. I don't really care if it's like leaning up or down, front to back, because this is stupid anyway, so like it doesn't really matter. So all we're gonna really do is just take this piece and just put a T that goes across. And then we're gonna put some really basic front knuckles on it that have to steer. There we go, perfect. Is that honestly the max? That's the max width. All right, and then yeah, we'll put some front knuckles on this and put a steering rack pretty much right in front of this. And it'll work, it'll be great. All right, oh, hold on, I gotta disconnect the axle here. There we go. All right, perfect. So I think if I sit in the seat, okay, this is reversed, but it works. There we go. We got some really basic steering, really basic rack. We can actually sort of increase this a little bit more. Let's go max angle. Let's just bring those way up, and then I guess we can just click invert direction. There we go. So A, D, look at that, perfect. Nice little rack. We got truck tires. The one thing I really want to build in Gearblocks, like I know big, powerful, fast engines are always fun, but the one thing I really want to build in Gearblocks is I want to make one of those like lead truck sleds that tractors have to pull, you know, and I want to make a really big torquey truck engine and gear it down properly and see what we can do in terms of like tractors and heavy equipment and stuff. And I love the fact that the dev has these truck tires, because building an 18-wheeler that could pull like a heavy trailer with 14 gears and a gearbox would be kind of sick. Because, like, you know, if you look at 18-wheelers, they use these massive, like, 14-gear gearboxes, right? It's like you got low highs all over the place, or sometimes even 16 gearboxes, and, like, you know, that would be cool to build one of those, have all these gears, and then, you know, set it up on a truck. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to build a rear axle now. I probably should put this on a diff. That would probably make sense. So we're going to just drop this down underneath our flywheel here. And then, like so. And then bring this across, and then we're gonna put it on a diff, and then put really big tires on it. Wait a minute, hold on. Before we put it on a diff, I wanna have space to gear this up, actually. So let's do something, yeah, we're gonna gear this up a little bit, because I want it to be more, like, this engine's got like 4,000 horsepower or something, and it goes at 4,000 RPM. Even at a straight 1-to-1 to the axle, it's such wasted amount of horsepower, like I don't think we need that much, so we're gonna go through a centrifugal clutch and then go to like a spur gear 5, which is like a 40 tooth, right? Yeah, and then can I put another axle here? We'll run this. We'll put this closer. There we go. And then we'll put this axle through there. Perfect. And then this runs from a 40 down to an 8, right? Yeah, so this is a 5-to-1 increase. So if this spins at 4,000 RPM topped out, which I think is what we've got this, yeah, 4,000 RPM. So that means this will then go at 20,000 RPM on this output shaft if we ever get up to max speed, which is super. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. So then we just need to split this with a diff. Yeah, a diff, and then split it to both axles. So that's easy enough. All right, so we do have a little bit of a, oh, I gotta extend these axles in one more. We do have a little bit of a gear reduction here at the diff itself. The diff goes from, this is a 24 tooth to a 32 tooth crown. So it is gonna lose a little bit of speed at the diff. But like we're going up by 5 and then we're gonna go down a little bit. So it's not a huge deal. It's a little inefficient because we're going up and then down again, but you know, it is what it is. We're just trying to make this work. This isn't a serious car anyway. There we go. So there's our diff. Right, we have a pin in this. And then I think it's honestly good to go. Like, I'm pretty sure the steering works. The rear's just connected. Yeah, that looks fine, right? Steering, perfect. Brakes seem to work. Starter. Starter. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Our starter might not be going up to enough RPM. I didn't accidentally turn any throttles off. Max RPM. Yeah, okay, let's just put a bigger gear ratio here. We might not be spinning the motor up enough, so that's fine. We'll just increase this ratio here. We're running like literally the tiniest gear onto the biggest gear. So maybe we can do this with like a spur gear 5 instead. Like that, and then run this off a clutch gear 3. There we go. Let's try that. And then this clutch gear, turn it on, and its behavior is it only engages on G when we're holding the starter. Otherwise, it doesn't do anything. All right, let's see. Yeah. That revs it up a lot quicker. Okay. I think our centrifugal clutch at the back is bad. Interestingly enough, look at that. The wheels get tow because of the weight of the thing, but the clutch at the back is too weak. It's not transferring any power through the, yeah, okay, hold on. We can, yeah, oh yeah, okay, this might be a problem. I can't tell what the peak torque is in 8,000. I saw it go up to 8,000. So a clutch isn't even gonna, it doesn't matter what clutch we put on it, we're gonna burn through it. That is sort of the issue here. If we have any kind of clutch, it needs to hold 8,000 Newton meters of torque. It's just not gonna happen. It's gonna burn. So interesting. Like even if I put a clutch gear, right? Like this only peaks out at 4,000. Wait, can I just? Oh, I'm dumb. Never mind. I don't know why I do this to myself, guys. I really don't. I don't know. I keep forgetting. I'm playing old school. I know you guys were in the middle of writing the comments saying, Con, you keep forgetting that you could just right click and crank that up to 8 million value. Okay, so let's go back to the way we were. Yeah, no, I don't, that was duh. Just take the clutch and right click it. It's just a value. It doesn't actually, yeah, no, that's right. Okay. This could have gotten a lot more complicated. So let's just peak torque this to like 10,000. Right? Engaged at, disengaged at. But if we're peak torque 10,000, that should work. Yeah, there we go. Now the engine's actually, see, it's got to push the load before it starts. Oh my god, look at how bouncy this is. we might actually be gearing it too much. But yeah, every time I try and turn, it just bounces. Well, I am learning something, though. If you have enough weight, like, all you need is weight on your vehicle. Don't want to explain what's happening here, because I would love to know. Okay, let's yeah, we're gonna adjust the back. We're gonna adjust the back gear ratio just a little bit because I think this is maybe a little bit too steep. Let's just remove that, and then we'll take this and cut this back a little bit as well, and remove that. But I don't really understand why the back end of the vehicle was flying. Might have stumbled across something that's oh no, that's not what I want to do. Okay, well, I guess you know we're doing that. Might have stumbled across something relatively interesting there. Not really sure what we can do with it, but you know, it's a thing. I'm just gonna try and maybe, I'm thinking the back gear ratio was just trying to generate like stupid amounts of torque. The engine wasn't really revving up once we've, you know, got the clutch going. So we need that to be fixed. Yeah, let's just grab all this and then attach you like there. All right, there we go. Now we go from a 4 to a 2. Okay, and we lost a part, but that's fine. But yeah, now we go from a 4 to a 2, so it's a little bit better. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Let's get it going again. There we go. Yeah, it picks up a little bit more speed. It seems like it's like I don't, but I don't. Bet you your car can't do this. Oh, force is too high. Okay, interesting, interesting. We did hit the force is too high. Is it that, like, I don't ever... I like kind of accidentally made a lowrider just by turning. It's okay at like yeah, no, just at slow speeds it's not bad. Oh, no, there it goes. Once the back end just decides it wants to fly. You know, I think when I went out to do this experiment, you know, and I was reading the comments, and I was like, well, everyone wants me to put the 160 on a car. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? All we gotta do is, you know, take the engine and put it on some wheels. You know, the engine itself will be the frame. It's heavy, but we won't put suspension. The game should be fine with it, you know? I don't think I ever could have predicted that this is what was gonna happen. Like, I don't think in a million years, if I had sat in a room, I don't think I ever would have been like, you know what? I'm gonna build this car, and the rear end is just gonna fly very consistently. Oh, and I just crashed the game. All right, and just like that, I actually crashed Gearblocks for the first time, so that's kind of insane. I think I found the limit of the game. It is apparently putting a 160-cylinder engine on a car. Don't do it. The game does not like it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I actually didn't even save that creation. I like built the whole thing and slapped all the wheels on it, and I was like, yeah, it'll be fine. And I didn't really ever think to save it because, you know, why would I do that? It's a really dumb idea. But yeah, if you have more dumb ideas in Gearblocks, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Would love to try them out. Would also like to build more serious vehicles like this. I did learn a few things though. One is if you have a big engine like that with a lot of weight, it doesn't pull very much, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you hit those buttons down below, and as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see y'all next time. I can't believe that engine just literally, I don't even know. I don't know how that happened. Was not a good idea.